Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm late. I know, I don't even got a thumbnail. Hold on. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm late. I had to use the bathroom and had to get everything set up and stuff. I'm late. That's on me. Anyway. Yes, guys. Today we're live streaming the Bengals Raiders game. I've only missed a little bit. It was pass interference on DJ Ivy, so 1st and 10. Barrels in motion, going to be a play action pass. Minshew under pressure, going to throw it. I think that's the Bowers. Going to be a gain of 9. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get everything set up. Yeah. I know I'm very late. That's on me. I still got to make an Instagram post saying that I'm live and everything. I still got to get a thumbnail. I mean, I'm just all over the place. I know. I'm sorry. So 2nd and 1 following the 9-yard completion. Give me a sec. I'm still putting in thumbnail. Ball's thrown. Ball's caught. Wide open. Jacoby Myers, I think that is. Yep. My Chromebook's dying. I mean, Jesus, this is not looking good. Okay. I think we're good. If I just get it closer, it won't be as bad. I can't lean back. Alright, so Ryan, 6-yard gain. Still getting everything set up. Still got to do a check. Instagram post, yada, yada. That's good. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Bengals 3-5 entering this game. Desperately needing a win. Because if they do not win, then they are basically screwed. Raiders are 2-6 entering this game. They need a win as well. It's going to be a handoff, cuts. Pardon me, I'm still trying to get everything going here. So 1st down run right there. I'll take a picture. All right. We're getting everything set up eventually. So, man, this game a must win for both teams if they want to make the playoffs, I think. Raiders dropped to 2-7 with a loss. Bengals dropped to 3-6. It's a handoff. We continue to not be able to stop the run. Lord. Okay. So rough start, boys. Rough start. There we go. That was Alexander Madison, by the way, who got those runs. So it's going to be 2nd and 4. We can actually start the play-by-play now. Receiver in motion. Going to be a handoff. It's going to get stuffed for a gain of about 1, maybe fought for 2. I was White with the carry. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Raiders. Actually, 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 now. Following the carry right there. There we go. All right. So here we go. 3rd and 3. About this opening drive lasted about 4 minutes for the Raiders. And a kind of heavy set here. In motion is Myers. Going to be a handoff. Alexander Madison going to fight and get the 1st down. Can't tackle, man. Can't tackle. Okay. We're already going to the blanket. We're already going to the Bengals blanket. There we go. You see how that light's like the Vario? I hate it. Like fouls everywhere, too. All right, so first and goal now. God, that lot. First and goal from the Bengals 2-yard line. Receiver in motion. Going to be another handoff. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Raiders open the game up with a touchdown. I'm just going to assume they make the extra point here. Okay. That's White getting the touchdown for the Raiders. That is not a good start whatsoever. That is horrible. And it's the same thing every week, dude, with this defense. Like, stuff the box. You know they're going to run the ball on first and goal from the 2 when they have Gardner Minshew at quarterback. Like, just stuff the box. You have Trey Hendrickson on your team, bro. 6-0 Raiders. They have a chance to make it 7-0 with that extra point. Decent job by the Raiders. Took about 5 minutes and 4 seconds. They were viewing it, but he was clearly in. That's White with the score. Geno Stone just kind of stood there and took it. He may be short. His knee was down, but I don't know if the ball was over or not. I didn't get a good angle there. I'm going to keep that 7-0 Raiders up there for now, though. Yeah, man, I mean, we stopped the passing game pretty well, but we had a rookie out there. He committed a defensive pass interference. And then from there, they just kind of ran it down our throats. And since our defense is trash, couldn't stop it. Okay, so it's either going to be second and goal from the half-yard line or a Raiders touchdown. Either way, I'm just ready for this Bengals offense to get over. Going through the Bengals injury report for this game, it's terrible. I don't know how else to describe it. It is a terrible injury report, not what you want to see if you're a Bengals fan. I know Jermaine Burton is a healthy scratch. Orlando Brown is not playing. T. Higgins is not playing. Chris Jenkins is not playing. Charlie Jones is not playing. Mims is not playing, I'm pretty sure. Moss is not playing. I mean, basically a ton of Bengals injuries right now. A ton of starters out. That's why we're having to play a lot of backups on defense, like DJ Ivy, due to these injuries. And to say it's frustrating, it would be an understatement because it is honestly just terrible. Yeah, the inactives for this game. Higgins is missing his second straight game. Jones is out. Moss is out. Brown's out. Burton's a healthy scratch because I guess he just can't not fall asleep in meetings, I guess. Tanner McLaughlin's out, and then Jay Tuffle is also out. And then we have a couple people playing through injuries, which is tough. So they're still reviewing it, so we're at a commercial break right now. Overall, man, I'm going to get to my keys to victory. The keys to victory, what I was going to say before the game, is stopping the run. The Raiders are a team who commits a bunch of turnovers. They have the most turnovers in the NFL right now with 17. They will make mistakes. You just got to stop the running game, which we didn't do there. So that's on defense. The call was reversed, by the way, so it's now second and goal from the half-yard line. Raiders are going to get in here anyway. So stopping the run, basically not getting burnt. I'm talking to you, Cam Taylor-Britt, because he gets burnt in like every single game, and we jump off sides. This is going to be a free play. No, they're going to get a neutral zone infraction. Yeah, they can get Bengals for encroachment. Second and goal. Yeah, rough start. Very rough start for the defense. It's on B.J. Hill. So flags on B.J. Hill. Going to get encroachment. Second and goal from like the half-yard line still. Bowers in motion. They're going to hand it off here to White, and he will score a touchdown. So the Raiders will officially now take the lead. Zamir Rott gets in, and it's a 6-0 ball game. Raiders 7-0 has a chance here. This defense, bro. Yeah, I mean, just simple, man. We didn't really stuff the box whatsoever. Nobody got off their blocks. I mean, it was about as easy of a touchdown as you could ask for, as the Raiders strike first here in this one with 9:36 left in the opening quarter. And sorry if I don't talk as much. My voice kind of hurts. So, here we go. Extra point up. Extra points good. Raiders 7. Bengals 0 is the score now. That's a rough start. 11 plays, 70-yard, 5-minute, 24-second drive. That's the Raiders' fourth opening drive TD in the last 5 games. And the Bengals just give me nothing but pain. Devastating, bro. I'm not going to sit here and say anything because it's what's expected from this defense at this point in the season. Now 36 of play in the opening quarter. Score Raiders 7, Bengals 0. Bengals about to get the ball on the ensuing kickoff. Need a score. I think you can't allow the Raiders to get too much opening game momentum here. And by the way, my keys for offense: get the passing game going, get the Burrow Chase connection going. Don't throw stupid screen passes. Burrow and Chase are very reliable when you let them cook. So just let them cook. Let them do what they do. And get Chase Brown going. Get the running game going. I think that's going to be a really important aspect of the game that may even decide whether we win or lose. But here we go. The ensuing kickoff going to be a kneel down. It is Travion Williams, who is the returner for the Bengals with the Charlie Jones injury. So, yeah, Bengals will get the ball first and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Burrow. So here you go, Burrow and Brown in the backfield. Eric all in motion. 18 seconds left on the play clock. Going to be an audible here. Chase, Yoshi, and all in the receiver spots right now. First and 10. They're actually at their own 30, so pardon me on that. Ball's going to be hiked. Going to start off with a handoff to Brown. Chase Brown going to get a gain of about 4 yards. Let me do something here. Shit. There we go. I just got to make sure because YouTube likes to turn off my comments. So here we go. 2nd and 5. It was a 5-yard run. Right on 35 now. Got to get to at least on 40 for the first down. Something. Anyway, 2nd and 5. Chasing motion. Going to be a handoff to Brown. Brown going to take off. Brown going to get maybe the first down. It's going to be close. It's a gain of 4 at least. And that's going to bring up a first down. They're going to give it to him. Offensive line, Cody Ford, left tackle, Cordell Wilson, left guard, KK center, Alex Capper, right guard. And then, who's our starting right tackle now that, about that? I'm sorry, I'm a casual. I just had a brain fart there. Mims, is this Stuber? Is Mims playing? I think Mims is playing. But he is playing injured if he is. So here you go. Yeah, Mims is playing. So Bo drops back. We'll find Mike Gesicki for about 3, maybe 4 yards there. That'll bring. Oh, pardon me. That's Drew Sample. That's not Mike Gesicki. That's Drew Sample with a rare catch. The biggest guy we got to worry about in this game is going to be Max Crosby. Max Crosby is a game wrecker. He is a player that, if you let him, will win the Raiders the game. Will lose you the game. He is that good of a player. He can single-handedly win a ball game if you let him. So you just got to contain him. But here we go. Brown in the backfield. 2 receivers set here. Going to be a play-action pass. Burrow going to find Chase Brown on the check down. Brown going to take off to the 40, about 2.5-yard line of Las Vegas for a solid game there. Going to bring up a 1st and 10. Good start for the Bengals offense here. Nice play action there. Great blocking. Chase Brown wide open on the check down, getting some easy yardage. So good play there. So here we go. Chase Burrow and Chase Brown in the backfield here. Kind of a heavy set. Chase going to be in motion. Ball's going to be hiked. Going to be a handoff. Brown off to the races. Brown going to get up to the 30. I think that's the 32-yard line, maybe 33. It's a 9-yard run. Going to bring up a 2nd and 1. It was a nice run there. Nice block by Amarius Mims on Max Crosby to kind of open up that lane. Good run by Brown. Going to be a gain of 9. Good block by Chase as well. Well, not a great block by Chase, but okay. So here we go. 2nd and 1. Bengals at the Raiders 40 or 34-yard line. Chase once again in motion. Ball's hiked. Play action pass. Under pressure. Burrow gets it out and will find Chase Brown for a gain of about 6-7 yards and a 1st down. Got hit when he threw right there. What a ball. God, Joe Burrow is so good, bro. What a ball. That was Max Crosby on him there. Crosby getting really good pressure. Couldn't quite get it. It's Jones making the tackle on bounds. So gain of 6-7 yards. 1st and 10. Under 6 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the Raiders' 27-yard line. Yoshivash in motion. Screen pass to Chase. Chase going to get about 3-4 yards. Well, perfect start to this game. 4 for 4 now. Following that completion to Chase. You know how I feel about those screen passes. So I'm not even going to get into them. I turned the light off. Hopefully it'll help the lighting a bit. So here you go. 2nd and 6. They gave us 4 on that. I think that may count it as a run since it's behind the line of scrimmage. But here we go. Brown in the backfield. Raiders jump off sides. No flag. I thought there was an offsides there. So here we go. 3rd and 5. Under 5 minutes left to play here. Burrow with a 4 for 4 for 28-yard start here. Looks like we'll be in a shotgun set. Actually, there is a running back. What is that? No, that's Drew Sample in the backfield. Burrow going to check it down. Sample going to run. Only gets 2. Going to bring up a 4th and 3. And the Bengals will have an interesting decision here on 4th and 3. I'll say go for it. You see, Burrow forced to release the ball. Was under a tiny bit of pressure there. It was a great tackle. So here you go. 4th and 3. This will be the 10th play of the drive. Burrow 5 for 5 for 30 yards on this drive. 3 trip set. 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Chase Brown in the backfield. Mike Gesicki in motion. They're going to hike it. Burrow under pressure. Burrow going to find. That's Tanner Hudson. Gets about 8 or 9 yards there. Going to be a 1st and goal from about the 9. Burrow remains perfect on this drive. He's 6 for 6. Great play there. Yeah, man. That's great. He's under a bit of pressure. Was able to kind of scramble through the middle and find Hudson. That's a great play. Burrow 6 for 6 for 41 yards on this drive. Out of the 10 plays ran, 4 have been running plays, 6 have been passing. So kind of running a balanced offense here. Ball will be hiked, will be a handoff. Chase Brown gets maybe 3 yards right there. Marius Mims going to be forced out of the game for a play because his helmet came off. So 2nd and goal. So we got an injury timeout. The Raiders players are down. And that's that. Hopefully he's okay. And now at commercial break. So far, a solid opening drive for the Bengals. Kind of trying to find a mix between the running and passing game. The passing game's looking really well. The running game's okay, about mediocre. Okay. So far, gotta get a little hot here. Bengals 10 plays, 4 runs, 6 passes. Burrow 6 for 6 for 41 yards. The Bengals are in a 7-0 deficit right now due to allowing the opening drive touchdown. So yeah. Hopefully the Bengals can step it up here. Hopefully the Bengals can just handle business here, dude. They gotta win this game. This is a must win. Okay, so my fault there for going silent for a minute there, but it's going to be 2nd and goal once the commercial break ends. It looks like we're getting back into it here, so I'm going to get me a water after this. Any day the game wants to start back, I will heavily appreciate it. Okay, the game's starting back here. So 2nd and goal, I think the Bengals are about the 7-8 yard line, maybe of the Raiders. I think it's 7. Following the 3-yard check down. Adam Butler, I'd say he's okay. He was the guy down for the Raiders. So here we go. 2nd and goal from about the really closer to the 7.5 yard line. Ball's going to be hiked. Burrow drops back to throw. Burrow has time. Going to find Jamar Chase. Chase. Going to get to about the 1 yard line. That will bring up 3rd and goal from the 1. Burrow now 7 for 7 on this drive for about 48 passing yards. So 12 play, 69 yard drive so far. This will be the 13th play of the drive. So here you go, 3rd and goal from about the 1.5 yard line. Quick snap. Burrow under pressure, going to scramble to his right. Burrow going to look for a man. Will find one. It's Chase Brown in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. What a play by Burrow and Brown. Burrow, picture perfect on that drive. 8 for 8 for about 49, 50 passing yards, give or take, and a touchdown. Burrow was under a bit of pressure, scrambled to his right, found Chase Brown wide open in the back of the end zone. Great job by Brown to get both feet in. That's a touchdown. So Burrow to Brown going to make this a 7-6 ball game with a chance for a 7-7 with the ensuing extra point. What a catch. What a throw and what a catch. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a touchdown. I mean, they've done reviewed it, confirmed it, everything. There's been a bit of a touchdown machine here this season. There you go on the extra point. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 7-7 tie ball game. So we now have a 7-7 tie now in this game. Nice job, man. I mean, that was a great drive, Bo. Bo had a great drive out there. I mean, he was darting up the Raiders' defense. He was taking what they gave him, and in the end, they end up giving him a touchdown pass to Chase Brown. So, great job by him out there. All right, so score now 7-7 late in the first quarter. Both teams starting the game off with opening drive touchdowns. Bo is amazing. Like, that was insane. That was a great throw, a great catch by Brown, way to get both feet in, and that's a touchdown. So, and McPherson does his job on the extra point, and we got a tie ball game. Now we just need the defense to play defense, essentially. And if they can do that, that will be splendid. I would love for them to play some defense. Hopefully they will. So, now we got to watch the Bengals defense play. The biggest thing for them is going to be stopping the run because they just had the ball ran down their throats from one side of the field back. So it's just going to be about that, man. And, obviously I don't know if Minshew's going to give us much of a problem, but knowing this secondary, any quarterback can give us a problem, even Mac Jones. So I'm not going to hold my breath. As of right now, just stop the run. That's going to be the big thing. Just stop the run. Yeah. That's essentially that. Not much else to say, Bo. I mean, we just had the ball ran down our throats on that drive, or on their first drive. So it's just really going to be about stopping the run. So here we go. Game starting back. Bengals 0-4 at home, 3-1 on the road, which is so weird. I don't know why we're a better road team than home team, but whatever, I guess. So the ball will be kicked off here. Looks like it will be a touchback. It will be caught and will be need for a touchback. So first and 10 Raiders. They will get the ball at their own 30-yard line. Both teams with long opening drives that ended in TDs. 7-7 ball game. Minshew coming out onto the field now as the Raiders get set for their second drive of the game. So here you go, first and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Two receivers on the right, none on the left. The ball's going to be a handoff. White, Logan Wilson shuts that play down, tackles him after just a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Raiders at their own 31-yard line. Bengals here. That's a good start, man. That's a good start. That's what you want to see if you're the Bengals. You got to be able to stop the run. Oh, I have an idea. Use 2 blankets. I think there's an injury on the field, so there's an injury timeout as I'm trying to make it where you guys can actually. Oh, this is so goofy. There we go. We take ourselves very seriously here, as you can clearly tell. So the score is 7-7. Raiders have the ball at their own 31 with a 2nd and 9. It's only something. Anyway. So 2nd and 9. We're at a commercial break right now for an injury timeout. And when I'm taking you guys with me. I'm tired of this dumb lighting. Tired of all. We are just going to watch the game like this because I am sick and tired of this stupid lighting not working. Excuse me. So the score, like I said, as multiple times, 7-7. And, I wish there was more to say, but it's really just simple, dude. Stop the run. Like, the Raiders ain't going to beat you with the passing game. At least they shouldn't. Like, just stop the run. So they're at a commercial break right now. I really wish there was more to say during the commercial break, but there's not. And yeah, so I am kind of weirded out why this game's on Fox because it's an AFC game. Most of the games on Fox are NFC, but whatever. At least Bengals games. So here you go, 2nd and 9 from their own 31. Minshew gonna hand it off. It's a good run. Gonna get about 4. Brings up 3rd and 5. Maybe 3. 3 or 4. Yeah, they'll say again a 4. Gonna bring up 3rd and 5 on the play. So here we go. 3rd and 5 as my Chromebook is slowly dying. Minshew. That was a false start. They miss it. They're going to check it down the Bowers and get a first down off a missed false start. Great. Great. To get my Chromebook charger so my Chromebook don't die during the stream. Alright, so Minshew finds Bowers for a gain of about 6 right there. Gonna bring up 1st and 10. They don't gotta run another play if they don't want to. Before the end of the first quarter. Tied in a motion to receive a set right now. Looks like they're not gonna run another play. They will not. So at the end of the first quarter, it's a 7-7 tie. The Raiders will have a 1st and 10 from around their own 40. When the commercial break is over. Bengals are struggling on defense. Big shocker. Same thing that's been happening all season. So Bengals tied with the Raiders after 1 quarter. It is Raiders football. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm not talking as much. My throat kind of hurts. Just scrolling on Twitter right now. See some weird stuff on Twitter, bro. Like, Twitter is insane. I don't care if it's called X now. So right now we're getting absolutely cooked by Brock Bowers and the Raiders running game. Okay, so like I said, I'm sorry guys. There's a bug here, great. I'm sorry guys. It's just being a Bengals fan and Kentucky football fan has my stupid teeth has brought me nothing but pain and suffering here recently. So yeah, I've got much to talk about. And besides, the Bengals need to play defense, basically. I'm tired of them not playing defense. It's very annoying. Like I said, man, I mean, Burrow was picture perfect on that drive. Like, on that opening drive, Burrow went 8 for 8 with 49 yards and a touchdown. Chase Brown was pretty good, too. 5 carries, 21 rushing yards, 3 catches, 21 receiving yards, and a receiving TD. Hey, man, that connection might finally be there. They finally got some chemistry, actually getting playing time with each other. So, who knows? But here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 42. Minshew. Gonna hike it. Tight end in motion. Minshew under pressure. Gonna find the tight end for a gain of about 3. That is number 84 on the Raiders. I'm such a casual. That is backup tight end. God, what's his name? I feel so stupid for not knowing his name. Harrison Bryant. Yeah, and I know who that is. That's Harrison Bryant because he used to play for the Browns. So that's gonna make up 2nd and 6. They actually give him 4 yards. Minshew's 4 for 6, 43 yards. Here you go. 9 rushes, 6 passes. Myers in motion. Gonna be a handoff. Gonna be a gain of about 2-3 yards, depending on where they spot it. Gonna be 3rd and manageable for the Raiders here. As we enter as we are about a minute through the first quarter or second quarter, as Derrick Henry scored another touchdown against the Broncos. Golly, dude. He is insane. Okay, so Bengals desperately needs this win. So 3rd and 4, from their own 48-yard line. Raiders gonna hike it. Minshew drops back under pressure. Gonna throw it deep, incomplete. It was intended for Brock Bowers. I think that was Jordan Battle. Finally getting some playing time, making a big play there. I mean, he stuck with it all the way through, man. I mean, it was a good ball, but it was great defense by Battle. Going to be incomplete. Never had control, didn't survive the ground. Great defense right there. So that's going to bring up 4th and 4. The Raiders will punt it away here. And from their own 48, punt is up. The punt is it's an okay punt. It will be fair caught by Trenton Owen, and it will be 1st and 10 Bengals from their own 10-yard line, following a about 42-yard punt. Bengals football looking to capitalize and take the lead here. Okay, so Bengals. I'm gonna read some Twitter reactions here. Just kind of looking. So right now, I mean, I'm just kind of looking at Twitter reactions here. I feel like it's kind of the same thing. I mean, just like our defense just needs to play great, bro. Like straight up, like if our defense plays good, our offense takes care of business. We're facing the Raiders. The Raiders are not a good football team. I do not care what anybody says. They are 2-6 for a reason. They lead the league in turnovers for a reason. They are not a good football team. We can beat them. We can blow them out. But our defense has got to stop the run. We cannot allow anything. Our secondary cannot get back, which so far they've done a good job in that. And our offense just needs to do what they do. which is run the ball, which is get explosive plays by running and passing the football. It's really that simple. So, there's still a commercial break. I hate all these commercial breaks, but I swear half the stream is just spent on commercial break. What? Daniel Jones went 4 for 4 with 0 yards and a touchdown. You know what? He scored a touchdown. Let's just give him credit for that. So here you go. First and 10 from their own 10-yard line and a heavy set here. Going to hand it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown going to cut to the right. Chase Brown going to get 7. Coming up 2nd and 3. There is a flag on the field. Don't y'all just love flags? I love flags, bro. I love it when flags are thrown after every good run. I'm assuming this is coming back with a holding. They're still talking about it. What's the flag? So they completely confused. They stopped the game for a flag, but there's nothing really there. There's no flag, apparently. So here goes 2nd and 3 from their own 17-yard line. Burrow, alone in the backfield. Hikes it, drops back to throw, gonna throw it, caught, deep. Eric Hall gets boomed at the 35 for a gain of about 18 yards. It was a great throw, a great catch by All Jr., and Burrow still perfect. He's 9 for 9 with 67 yards and a touchdown. So here we go. 1st and 10. Under 12:30 left to play here in the first half. They are at their own 35. Burrow and Brown in backfield. Chase in motion. They are going to give it to Chase off the jet pass. It's going to be a good gain of about 7, maybe 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and short. Good play right there. My friend doesn't know who the Pats are playing. So 2nd and 2, that did count as another completion for Burrow. So he's 10 for 10 with 75 yards right now. Here we go, Burrow and Brown in the backfield. 2 receivers on the right. Now we got a motion of Yoshi. Going to be a toss. Brown going to get up and get about a yard. I'll bring up 3rd and 1. So here we go. 3rd and 1 following the 1-yard toss play on 2nd and 2. You gotta believe, barring a sack here, if the Bengals don't get this, they maybe go for it. So here we go. 3rd and 1. Just a little over 11 minutes of the play here in the first half. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Yoshi going in motion. Ball's hiked. Burrow drops back. Throws it. Will find Chase. He will get the first down. Bengals needed a yard. They'll get about a yard off the Burrow to Chase connection there. And that'll bring up 1st and 10. Burrow now 11 for 11 in this game for about 76 yards and a touchdown. Sorry, I'm texting my phone. So here we go. 1st and 10. Burrow has 77 yards. So here we go. Burrow and Brown in the backfield. It's going to be a play action. Burrow has time. Going to find Eric All Jr. again, who gets about 6 yards right there. I will bring up 2nd and 4. So, Bo, 12 straight completions to start the game. That's a career high, and Eric All Jr. is down. Oh, I really hope that looked like a non-contact injury. Hopefully Eric All's okay, dude. He's really been the tight end one for the Bengals this season, but he gets us a 6-yard grab. I hope he's good. They'll bring up 2nd and 4, 10 minutes, 5 seconds left to play in the first half. Still a tie ball game. What are we waiting for? Okay, here we go. Burrow and Brown in the backfield. The Bengals are in a 2 receivers on the left, 1 receiver on the right. Chase in motion. They are going to do another play action. Burrow going to check down the Brown off the screen. Brown going to go up the field. I'm going to breaks a couple tackles. Going to get up to the 35 for a great gain. Going to be 1st and 10. What a play. Great job by Chase Brown right there, getting us about 13 yards off the screen. He's been a great threat for the Bengals in this game. Really been amazing. And it was a great job, dude. I mean, checked it down, found them. Just great job there. Burrow now 12 for 12 in this game. So actually 13 for 13. So here we go. Heavy set. Tight end and running back in the backfield. And Chase in motion. Going to be a handoff to Brown. Brown stuffed. Lucky he got a yard. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. So 8:58 left. Unfortunately, Hobbs for the Raiders is down. I hope he's okay. So it'll be 2nd and 9. They're on an injury timeout right now. So yay, more commercials. Yay. So Bengals right now, Burrow 13 for 13, 95 passing yards and a touchdown, off to a really, really good start. I saw on Twitter they had a crip walking in Fortnite. That is crazy. That is absolutely wild. That's insane, bro. What? So when they come back, because it's not a commercial break, dude, I hate how many commercial breaks there are. Why are there so many commercial breaks? I don't care. There's been like 8 commercial breaks here in the first half, bro. So here we go. The game's about to come back on when they're done. Okay, I understand. Thursday night football. I will be live for that because it'll be Bengals Ravens. So Nate Hobbs is the one injured. I hope he's okay, obviously. Game's back now. So 2nd and 9. Three receivers in the left, one on the right. Burrow and Brown in the backfield. Now Burrow, the lone man in the backfield. He will hike it. He will drop back to throw. He will find Case, who will go down at the 28. It seems they'll mark him. Burrow now 14 for 14 now. Really going for more short throws, just kind of easing into it. But still very solid, man. Very solid. Oh, they tricked the Raiders completely on that play action. So here we go. 3rd and 3. Will be the 10th play of the drive. Bengals are at the Raiders 29. Burrow and Brown in the backfield. Heavy set on the right. One receiver, that being Chase, on the left. The ball will be hiked. Burrow will try to find a man short. He will. That is Mike Gesicki, and I think with forward progress, they will give him 3 or 4 yards and a first down. And Burrow now 15 for 15 for 104 yards and a touchdown. Wish we would go deeper a little bit, but I also understand that it is working. So I don't blame him for sticking with the short game. Burrow making some audibles here. 2 receivers on the right, 2 receivers on the left. Burrow and Brown in the backfield. Or 2 receivers, one receiver and a tight end on the right. On the left. The ball gets deflected. Almost picked off. Ball got deflected up in the air, and then a D lineman just about picked it off. Emmaus Mims just failed completely. Max Crosby got both hands on it to force a pass deflection. So, Burrow's first incompletion, 15 for 16. Unfortunately, Nate Hobbs is on the stretcher. I hope he's okay. But here we go. 2nd and 10. Burrow, first incompletion of the game. He will drop back to throw. Burrow will look relatively deep. Ball is dropped. Trent Owen couldn't catch it through the contact. That's gonna be incomplete. Burrow back-to-back incompletion is gonna put the Bengals out of 3rd and 10. Trent Owen took one heck of a hit. Still probably should have caught it, but it was one big, big hit. So here we go. 3rd and 10 for the Bengals now. They'll avoid having to settle for 3 or being forced to go for it on 4th, and we're going to waste the timeout. No, the Raiders will use a timeout. Raiders' first timeout of the ball game. They will have 2 remaining here in the first half. Bengals still have all 3. My fault there, but this is going to be a short little commercial break. Nothing too big here. It will be 3rd and 10 for the Bengals at the Raiders, I think, 21. So here we go. 3rd and 10. This will be the Bengals' 13th play of the drive. So here we go. 3rd and 10. Burrow and Burrow and Sample in the backfield. Chase, the lone man on the right. Ball's hiked. Burrow drops back to throw. Has a little bit of time under pressure. He's going to scramble to his left. And he will find Mike Gesicki. They're going to call it incomplete. They're going to review this. It may have been a great touchdown. Hold on. Oh, yeah. He didn't catch it. His foot stepped out of bounds. Oh, his foot stepped out of bounds. Gesicki. So Evan McPherson going to attempt a 44-yarder. He's not been good this season. He's 11 for 15. Field goal is up. Field goal is just barely good. But he will make it. Bengals take a 10-7 lead. They've scored 10 unanswered points now. So I'll go ahead and change this. Yeah, man, that sucks. I mean, that was so close to being a great touchdown, but instead it's going to be incomplete. And Bengals forced to settle for 3. Score is now 10-7. Hate to see it. By the way, Eric Hall Jr. has a right knee injury. His return is doubtful. So he's probably out for the rest of the game, which absolutely sucks. So, yeah, that's pretty devastating because that was so close to being a touchdown. Just for it to, not be a touchdown, which... life of a Bengals fan, bro. Life of a Bengals fan, man. We were so close to getting that touchdown, too. I mean, it was a great throw by Burrow. Gesicki made a great catch, just couldn't quite reel it in. His foot stepped out of bounds. It was clear as day. And that sucks, man. That sucks, man. Yeah, I don't know how else to put that. That sucks. And sorry if the stream's a little low energy. I'm just kind of chilling for this stream, man. Like I said, I'm a little tired. My throat's a little sore. So, yeah. All right, commercial break right now. The Raiders will get the ball with a chance to tie or take the lead. Oh, sorry. Okay, so Raiders about to get the ball here. It'll be 1st and 10 after the kickoff, which they haven't done yet. So, yeah. Here we go. Evan McPherson on the kickoff. Ball is up. It looks like it will be a touchback. It is. And 10-7 is the score now. Gardner Minshew and the Raiders offense will take the field with a 1st and 10 from their own 30. So both teams suffering with injuries a bit. Bengals looks like they're losing tight end Eric Hall Jr. Raiders looking like they're losing cornerback Nate Hobbs to injury. So both teams here struggling a bit with injuries. So here we go. 1st and 10. 7 minutes left to play here in the first half. The score is 10 Bengals, 7 Raiders. Minshew hands it off. Gonna get stuffed. Maybe fight back to the line of scrimmage. Not willing to play dead, so they may actually give him a yard. Alexander Madison on the run. They'll give him a yard on that, so they'll bring up 2nd and 9. Minshew, 4 for 7, 42 yards. Alexander Madison. I'll look up his stat line right now. After that 1 yard run, has about 6 carries for 22 yards. And by the way, Zamir White has the touchdown, not Madison. But Minshew throws. Minshew caught by Jacoby Myers. That was DJ Turner, I think, who was guarding him. Just a great route by Myers. Terrible job by Turner right there. It was a great throw by Minshew. And the Raiders will have a 1st and 10. 2 catches for 42 yards for Myers. He's the leading receiver right now. Minshew's 5 for 8 with 62 passing yards. And about midfield, the Raiders have a 1st and 10. Minshew hawks it. Play action. Throws it short. Jacoby Myers again was wide open. That's going to go down as a gain of 20-something. Just completely cooked Cam Taylor-Britt, bro. Just completely cooked him. Great gain right there. Going to bring up 1st and 10 in Bengals territory around the 30 now. It was Geno Stone who came up with the tackle. Myers, 3 catches, 65 yards. A 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the Bengals 26. It will be a play action. He scrambles to his left. It's caught. Probably should have dropped that one on purpose because although it's caught, he'll get tackled, give or take 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by Von Bell right there. Great pressure, too. Nobody fell for the play action. At least Mike Hilton didn't. Force pressure. Von Bell made a great open field tackle. And that will bring up 2nd and 12 now. And the 4:30 left to play in the first half. Raiders are in field goal range. No, I said range. Madison going to go out as a receiver. Minshew, the lone man in the backfield. He'll hike it. Drop back to throw. Under pressure. Trey Hendrickson going to get the sack. Hendrickson continues his great season. One heck of a sack. Minshew under pressure right there. See how many yards they lost on that. Great pressure by Joseph Asai right there. And I think that was Miles Murphy as well. But Trey Hendrickson, the one who ends up getting the sack from behind, that's a loss of 7. That'll bring up 3rd and 19. And the Raiders backed up at the Bengals 35 now. Would be a long field goal. They're going to hand it off to try to make their job easier for their kicker, which they will do with a gain of about 8. And that will bring up about 4th and 11 now. And here comes the Raiders field goal unit to try to make it a tie ball game, led by kicker Daniel Carlson. Waiting to see how long this field goal is going to be. So 4th and 12, 3:14 left to play in the first half. Scored Bengals 10, Raiders 7. Raiders looking to tie the ball game up with a field goal of their own. Looks like we're taking an injury timeout, maybe? Yeah, we're taking an injury timeout, so I'll be back after the commercial break. So let's go through the stats here because we're nearing the end of the first half. Minshew. Oh, it's not updated. Maybe if I refresh it, it'll be updated. Minshew is 7 for 10 for 83 yards. He's yet to throw a touchdown or an interception. Alexander Madison's averaging 4.7 yards per carry. He has 6 runs for 28 yards. Zamir Wright's only averaging 1.7 yards per carry. He has 6 runs for 10 rushing yards, but he does have a rushing touchdown. The leading receiver right now is Jacoby Myers. He has 4 catches for 63 yards. Brock Bowers has 2 for 16. Harrison Bryant has 1 for 4. Defensively, Mo Rig has 4 tackles. Hobbs had 5 tackles before he got hurt. And yeah, I mean, a lot of the Raiders' defense kind of struggling. Max Crosby has a QB hit and a couple pressures, but that's about it there. For the Bengals, Burrow 15 for 18, 104 yards and a touchdown. Brown 8 carries 30 rushing yards. Chase Brown also is leading the way receiving with 4 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Chase is behind him with 526, all before he got injured. Had 2 for 24 yards. Hudson, 1 catch for 11 yards. Sample, 2 for 11, or 2 for 7. Mike Gesicki, 1 catch for 3 yards. In this game, Hendrickson has a sack. Wilson has 4 tackles. Rombell has 3 tackles. He's been pretty huge in moments. And that was Andres Pete, the starting left tackle for the Raiders, who got injured, by the way. I hope he's okay. But here we go. This will be a 46-yard attempt. This would tie the ball game if made. So here we go. 4th and 12. The field goal is up. The field goal is going to be perfect. It is good. Raiders tie the ball game at 10 points apiece. Dang it. I had to pin that. So 10-10 tie now. Bengals will get the ball here with 2:58 left in the second quarter. They still have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. I'm going to get water when the 2-minute warning hits. So we're still waiting here for the kickoff. So here we go. I think that's Terrell Pryor back there. Yeah, that's no Kendrick. Why'd I say Terrell Pryor? That's Kendrick Pryor. Sorry. Kendrick Pryor signed up from the practice squad back there to return. And he will not return. He will kneel it down. And it was Travion Williams who was also back there. So Bengals get a 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. So here we go. 2:58 left here. 1st and 10. Chase going to be in motion. Brown and Burrow in the backfield. Burrow, quick pass. Incomplete. Almost picked off. He dropped it. There was a flag at the end of the play. As of now, it's ruled an incompletion. See what the flag is. They're going to get Cody Ford, or they're going to get Amarius Mims, for an ineligible man downfield. I believe that's a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down, so that's going to be up 2nd and 15. What is Mims doing? What are you doing, Mims? You just let Crosby right through. It won't be a loss of down. It will be a loss of 5, though, so they'll bring up 1st and 15. Play action, Bo throws it. It's caught by Gesicki. He's going to get to the 49. It's a big gain. 1st and 10. Mike Gesicki's been a beast these last 2 weeks for the Bengals. Bit of a high throw there, but Gesicki's able to come down with it. And he's down maybe at the 48. Either way, a big game there of about 20-something yards. So 1st and 10, Bengals will be forced to run at least one other play before the 2-minute warning. So here we go. Ball's height, handoff, bound off the draw. Going to get about 3-4 yards. I'll say 3. So we will head to the 2-minute warning. I am going to go get me a bottle of water, and I will be right back. Hello there. I got my water. There was a flag on the play. False start, it looks like. I like Max Crosby. He just apologized to Bo because he hit him after the play. Well, the play was a little dead. So I'm assuming this is false start. Right. Oh, no, they're going to... Oh, no, it's going to be an offsides. Oh, and they're going to get an unnecessary roughness. Well, they're going to get Max Crosby for a personal foul. Because they ruled the play dead and he still hit Burrow. Ooh, and they had head-to-head contact. Burrow looks okay, which is good because he took one heck of a hit. Because they ruled the play dead and he still hit him, which I don't think he had the whistle. So handoff, Brown. Chase Brown off to the races. Chase Brown going to get up to the 20-yard line. I also just ate me a donut, so I'm kind of hyper now. Yay. What am I doing, bro? Anyway. So, yeah, I mean, just a great run, great block in there by Maris Mims on Max Crosby specifically. Chase Brown having himself probably the best game of his career right now, at least as a starter. 1st and 10. Bengals in field goal range. Quick screen to Chase. Chase going to go up the field. He's still on his feet, going to fight up to the 10. It's a gain of about 11 yards and will bring up 1st and goal. What a play by Chase. I mean, he is an absolute monster. Quick screen to Chase. Chase was able to fight 2 people for a long time to get that game right there. Trent Owen laid a nice block for a little bit there. So here we go. 1st and goal from the 10. Chase, 6 catches, 37 yards. Burrow and Brown, the lone men in the backfield. Ball will be height. Burrow going to throw. Burrow under pressure. Burrow going to find Yoshi Vosh. As it stands right now, touchdown Bengals. Yoshi Vosh caught it, made a last-second dive before his knee touched the ground. And as it stands right now, the Bengals have a touchdown. Burrow, TD number 2 of this first half. Well, they'll obviously review this. Let's see. Is he down? That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. The Bengals have taken the lead. He has 32 seconds left in the first half. I will wait for this extra point to be kicked. They're reviewing it, but it's a touchdown. I forgot who got the ball first. Oh, he's a No, maybe. I think a tip of the ball got over the line. So 16-10. McPherson looking to make it 17-10. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Bengals take a 17-10 lead. Ooh, excuse me. I'm going to wait till half before I put the score down. So, yeah, overall, very good drive right there. Burrow, once again, just continuing to cook, bro. He is having himself one heck of a ball game right now. Joe Burrow, 18 for 21, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I mean, the Raiders have not been good in the last 2 minutes of the first half. They outscored 46-6. That's the worst differential in the NFL this season. So now all the defense has to do is hold. Bengals have scored on all 3 drives. They've scored a touchdown, a field goal, and another touchdown. So So here we go. All the Bengals defense got to do is hold the Raiders defense for 32 seconds. And the Bengals will have a 7-17-10 lead entering the half. We will get a touchback. So we'll see what the Raiders do here. 1st and 10 from their own 30. Raiders, I believe, have 32 seconds and 2 timeouts remaining. So we'll see how that goes. Chase Brown, by the way, having himself a heck of a first half. 10 carries, 45 yards, 4 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, that's 78 yards and a touchdown in one half of football. That's solid. So here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 30. The Raiders, 32 seconds, 2 timeouts, down by 7. Bowers in motion. Ball's hiked. Drops back to throw. Minshew will look for a man. He will find Myers again. Raiders going to use a timeout here with 26 seconds remaining. It's their second timeout. They will have 1 remaining now in this one. Jacoby Myers has completely cooked the Bengals. I mean, he has nearly 100 receiving yards here in the first half. Hasn't updated yet, but I mean, he has a ton of yards right now. We cannot stop Jacoby Myers right now. I mean, it's genuinely terrible. Okay, so Jacoby Myers, I believe, has like 80-something receiving yards now. Minshew's 8 for 11 with 100 passing yards. And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They're at their own 42. They will have 27 seconds and a single timeout remaining. Minshew, the low man in the backfield. Myers, 5 catches, 80 yards. It's a quick screen. Jacoby Myers going to get about 7 yards there. We'll see what the Raiders decide to do. They will elect to use their 3rd and final timeout with 22 seconds remaining. Myers with 85 receiving yards now here in the first half. Don't really understand that play call because, I mean, you don't get that many yards. You know, you're forced to use your final timeout. I mean, that was a very Zach Taylor-like play call by Antonio Pierce, but hey, I'm not going to complain. So here we go. Jacoby Myers, 6 catches, 86 yards. Minshew, 9 for 12, 106 yards. 1st and 10 from about the Bengals, 47.5. Raiders down by 7, 23 seconds, no timeouts remaining. Ball is hiked. Minshew, under pressure, gets the ball out. Going to be way out of bounds. Incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 4. Intended for Jacoby Myers again, who has been the Raiders' top target. Jacoby Myers having himself one heck of a ball game. He entered this game only having, I mean, he's been good, but he entered this game, you know, having, I think, under 300 receiving yards. He's reached over that now. Here we go. Big 3rd and 4 here. 20 seconds left for the Raiders. They have no timeouts, and they have a 3rd and 4 from the 47.5-yard line of Cincy. Here we go. Minshew hikes it. Has time. Under pressure. Throws it to the ground. That's going to be incomplete, and will bring up 4th and 4 with 17 seconds remaining. And now the Raiders will have an interesting decision here. Going for it and risk giving the Bengals another shot at midfield, or play it safe and punt it away and take a 7-point deficit at the half. Well, here we go. Raiders are going to punt it away here. Away. They're going to take a delay of game here to make the job a little easier on their punter. So smart penalty there. Cole, we're going to punt it away. So 4th and 9 for the Raiders following the delay of game. I do not know who received second half kickoff. I think it's the Bengals. Yeah, it's the Bengals. Bengals will receive second half kickoff. Bengals will use their first timeout. They will have 2 remaining here. By the way, the AP poll released. And let me just say, I have zero clue how Boise State is not ranked higher. Actually, not Boise State. Sorry, SMU. I got them confused. Hold on. The SMU's ranked 13th. They should be in the top 12. They blew out Pittsburgh. That's my opinion. But anyway, Raiders punting it away here. It's a good punt. Going to be, yeah, a good punt there. And we'll bounce to the 2 or 3 yard line. Bengals got to assume we'll just kneel it. So I'm going to go ahead and say 17-10. Bengals lead at the half. And I spelled it wrong, so we are going to remove that. Where's my L not working? There we go. So assuming the Bengals don't do something stupid here, the Bengals should take a 7-point, 17-10 lead with them heading into the half. While getting the ball, they get the ball to kick off second half. So there's that. Burrow will nail it down. That will bring us to the end of the first half. The score, Cincinnati Bengals 17, Las Vegas Raiders 10. And let's get into the stats, man. Let's get into the halftime stats. For the Bengals, the Bengals are for Burrow, he's 18 for 21 for 149 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chase Brown, 10 carries, 45 yards, 4.5 yards per carry. Chase is leading the way receiving with 6 catches for 37 yards. Chase Brown, 4 catches, 33 yards, a touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 2 catches, 27 yards. Eric All Jr., 2 catches, 24 yards. Tanner Hudson, 1 catch, 11 yards. Yoshi Vosh, 1 catch, 10 yards, and a touchdown. Drew Sample, and 2 catches and 7 yards. On defense, Trey Hendrickson has gotten a sack. Geno Stone, Logan Wilson, Mike Hilton, Von Bell, all those guys doing a really good job when it comes to tackling. By the way, Chris Jenkins is playing. That's on me for saying he wasn't before the game. For the Raiders, Gardner Minshew, 9 for 14, 106 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Alexander Madison, 6 carries, 28 yards, 4.7 yards per carry, 0 touchdowns. Zamir White, 6 carries, 10 yards, 1.7 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. Jacoby Myers, a great first half for Jacoby Myers, probably the best he's had all season. 6 catches, 86 yards. Behind them is Brock Bowers with 2 catches for 16 yards, and Harrison Bryant, who has 1 catch for 4. Trevion Moerig has been all over the field. He has 7 tackles. Max Crosby has a couple QB pressures and hits, although he's yet to have a sack. And then that's really all the big things for there. Jack Jones has allowed a couple catches. Kicking wise, Daniel Carlson is 1 for 1. He's made all on field goals. He made his only attempt from 46 yards, and he's 3 for 3 on extra points. For the Bengals, McPherson similar. He is 2 for 2 on extra points, and 1 for 1 on field goals. He's made his 1 field goal from 44 yards, and he has obviously made both extra points. So good there. For team stats, the Bengals outgained the Raiders in that first half. They had 193 total yards to Raiders 137. Passing yards, Bengals 149, Raiders 99. Rushing yards, Bengals 44, Raiders 38. Bengals 6 yards per play, Raiders 5.1. For the first downs, the Bengals have 5 more first downs. They have 14 to the Raiders 9. The Bengals went 3 for 5 on third downs and 1 for 1 on fourth downs in that first half. The Raiders 2 for 5 on third downs, did not attempt a fourth down. Bengals have ran 5 more plays in this game. They ran 32 in that first half to the Raiders 27. The Raiders have allowed 1 sack. The Bengals impressively have allowed 0. Raiders have 2 punts. Bengals have 0 penalties. Bengals have 4 penalties for 23 yards. Raiders have 2 for 20. Neither team has yet to commit a turnover in this game. In the time of possession, the Bengals kind of dominating. Bengals 16 minutes, 57 seconds. Time of possession, Raiders 13 minutes, 3 seconds. So overall, very solid half of football for the Bengals, offensively and defensively. They will have the ball and a 7-point, 17-10 lead at the half. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go get me another donut. I will be right back. I'm going to stay for a minute. What about the Commanders, Bo? What about the Commanders? Hold on. Okay. Yeah. All right. There's really nothing there. So, the score: Bengals 17, Raiders 10. I will be back here in a few minutes. I am going to go get me a donut. So, yeah. Okay, real quick. Bo Nix has a receiving touchdown. That was an insane play. What the crap? And then the Zay Flowers a fifth. What a touchdown by Zay Flowers! Oh my god, that's a great game. But anyway, I'm gonna go get me my donut. I'll be back. I have eaten my donut. I am ready to get back into it. Sorry, I was gone for a few minutes, but I was hungry. I wanted to get some food. So there we go. But overall, man, the keys to victory here at the half for the Bengals. Shut down Jacoby Myers. Stop letting him just absolutely destroy you in the receiving game. Excuse me. And apologize. And on offense, just basically keep doing what you're doing. Maybe get the running game going a little bit more. Try to hit some more deep passes. Because we didn't really see that in the first half. But besides for that, just basically keep doing what you're doing. Because you're absolutely dominating the Raiders defense right now. I mean, they scored 17 first half points and should have had 21. They've scored on every drive. Oh, I can share my screen with y'all. Oh, that's nice. So, should I share my screen with y'all? I'm trying to find something. I can't really find it though. It's fine. It is what it is. So I'm having my mic muted. Like I said, keys to victory on defense. Shut down Jacoby Myers. Keep shutting down the running game. And on offense, just essentially keep doing what you're doing. Just maybe add in a little more deep passes and get the running game going a bit more. But besides for that, just keep doing what you're doing. And they will come up on top here. So, yeah. Hey, quick here at the half. I'm going to give my thoughts here on this poll. Let's go on Twitter here. Doing it real quick. I like this poll. Me personally, I would flip SMU and Bama personally. That's just me. I also think that Louisville should be ranked a little higher. I think Colorado should be top 20. I think Clemson should be out of the top 20. Yeah. Besides for that, I agree with most of them. I think A&M should drop more. I think Ole Miss should overtake A&M at the 15th spot. Like I said, I mean, it ain't a terrible poll. I would personally put Ohio State at 2, but that's just me. But overall, this is a decent AP poll. I don't know if this poll is going to matter much because I think they're making a college football playoff poll here soon. But yeah, overall, my reaction to this AP top 25 poll, overall, pretty solid. Like I said, I would flip-flop Bama and SMU. I would put A&M. I would replace A&M and Ole Miss. I'd actually put Army over Iowa State, in my opinion. Me, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because we got to get back to the game because the second half is about to start. Will be Bengals football to kick off the second half with a chance to extend their lead. Kickoff is on the way. Here we go. This one is going to be returnable. It will not be returned. It was Kendrick Pryor who caught that one and nailed it. So here we go. 1st and 10 Bengals from their own 30. But and the Bengals offense looking to follow up. It was overall a pretty great first half of football with another great half of football here in the second half. I mean, this has been a beautifully executed game plan so far. But here we go. Bow and Brown in the backfield. 1st and 10 from their own 30. Chase, the lone receiver on the left. Ball is hiked. Burrow drops back. He's under pressure. Burrow is going to have to get it out. He evades pressure. Burrow going to take off. Burrow going to get a gain of about 9.5, 10 yards off a great scramble. It's his first time he's ran today. He has those reels. We know he has those reels from that big touchdown run he had against the Giants. But Burrow doing a great job evading pressure. Chase Brown kind of messed up on a block. Then Max Crosby was getting in there, and then Burrow hesitated a bit, decided to take off. And they'll give him a 10-yard scramble, so that's going to be 1st and 10. From their own 40, Burrow hands it off. Chase Brown. Chase Brown breaks the tackle. Chase Brown still on his feet. Chase Brown going to get to about the Raiders' 39. It's going to be either 19-yard, and if not a 19-yard, a 20-yard run for Chase Brown, who continues to have himself, at the very least, the most consistent day that he's had since becoming the starter. Really a great job right there. What a run by Chase Brown. What a run. Brown, 11 carries, 67 yards. 1st and 10, 39-yard line. Burrow making some audibles. Ball's hiked. Burrow going to throw. Burrow under pressure. Burrow going to throw it. It is caught through the contact by, I think that's Kendrick Pryor, who just got activated from the practice squad here recently following the T. Higgins injury. And that will bring up 2nd down and 1. So just a little over 13 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 17-10 Bengals is the score. They have a 2nd and 1. Burrow 19 for 22. Chase going to be in motion. Burrow going to look for Chase on the screen. He'll find them. Chase needed a yard. He'll get about 5, and that'll bring up 1st down for the Bengals again. The drive officially over 2 minutes. And, they're finding a way to get Chase involved. I don't like all the screens, but they are working, so I guess keep going to them. Burrow, I'm pretty sure that's his 20th pass completion. Yeah, 20 for 23, 164 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chase is having himself a solid day with 7 catches for 43 yards. So here we go. 1st and 10. Burrow hikes it, drops back to throw. Burrow going to throw it. That is a hold and a half, and that is going to be a clear penalty on, I believe that's Jack Jones. He was holding Yoshi Bosch like his life depended on it. That'll either be pass interference or a hold, one of the two. Hopefully pass interference. Yeah, they're going to get Jack Jones. It was a clear as day pass interference. I mean, he was holding him like his life depended on it. Knew he was going to get beat. So they'll set up a 1st and goal for the Bengals following the pass interference. Obviously, they are well into field goal range. It'd be a chip shot field goal from here. But they don't want a field goal. They want 7 or 6, I guess, in this case. So here we go. 1st and goal. We'll see where they spotted the ball. It depends on where they call the pass interference at. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Hudson in motion. Handoff. Brown. Gonna break a couple tackles. Gonna get up to about the 2-yard line for a 5-yard run. That will bring up 2nd and goal from the 2 now. Great run by Chase Brown there. He continues to have a great game, Bo. This is why I wanted Chase Brown as the starter. Good run there. May mark him down at the 1. It may have been a 6-yard run. Either way, a good run by Brown there. They got to hurry up out of this huddle. Chase Brown, 72 rushing yards, 33 receiving yards, 1 touchdown in this one. Here we go. They marked him out the 2. 2nd and goal from the 2. Heavy set here. Sam Hubbard, I think, is in the block. He is. What was that? Terrible play call there. We had Sam Hubbard in as a blocker. I don't know what Zach was doing. I guess we had Amarius Mims out there as a receiver. I don't know if he thought he was Dan Campbell with the Lions or something, but you are not. It was Zach Taylor with the Bengals. So here we go. So third and goal from the 2. It's going to be a pass. Bo under pressure, going to scramble to his right, looking for a man. He will find him. It is Drew Sample, touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. They take a 2-touchdown lead. Pretty sure that's Sample's first touchdown of the season. What a play by Burrow. What a job by Sample to get open. Yeah. For Drew Sample into this game with 4 catches for 28 yards. He now has a touchdown. So I think he has 3 catches for 9 yards and a touchdown in this game alone. What a job by Sample to get open. What a play by Burrow. That's touchdown number 3 for Burrow now. Wow. Now the extra point to make it 24-10. Good snap. Good hold. Almost blocked. Good kick. 24-10. Bengals lead. So for the Bengals, they take a 14-point lead now off a great play. Amazing play. Joe Burrow now 21 for 25 with 166 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's made smart decisions. He's just took him what the defense is giving him, and it has worked out tremendously here. Excuse me, pardon me. To the tune of 3 touchdowns and no picks so far. Having himself a solid game. And with 11:27 left in the third, the score is Cincinnati Bengals 24, Las Vegas Raiders 10. Bengals looking to improve to 4-5. Raiders looking to improve to 3-6. It's looking good for the Bengals right now. Honestly, a great play right there by the Cincy offense. Not a bad play call either. I mean, Burrow was able to make it happen. That was really him. So 24-10 the score now. Raiders going to receive the ball. We're going to see who that is. You know what? Fine. You know what? Straight. Yep. Hi, guys. This is Dylan. Say hi, Dylan. There you go. That was Dylan. So for everybody who met Dylan, there you go. That was Dylan. That was Dylan. So Bengals lead by 14 now, 24-10. So Joe Burrow, the Bengals have scored on 3 of 4 drives. The only drive the Bengals haven't scored on is the one drive where, well, they've scored a TD on 3 of their 4 actual drives. So, yeah. So the kickoff will end in a touchback. So the Raiders will get it a 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. And here we go. Right now, Jacoby Myers is really carrying this Raiders offense right now. He's caught 6 of Minshew's 9 completions and has 86 of Minshew's 106 passing yards. So obviously they're going to be targeting him. So here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. One receiver on the right, a receiver and tight end on the left. Minshew under pressure, evades the sack, going to make a great play to the tight end. That's Harrison Bryant. There's an injury on the field. Harrison Bryant took a huge hit. God. Trey Hendrickson had him. He had him on that play, but Minshew did a great job evading pressure and completing the pass. So they're going to an injury timeout. There's a Raiders player down. I hope he is okay. The score is still 24-10. So right there, man, I mean, Hendrickson should have got that sack, man. I mean, there's no reason why Gardner Minshew should have looked like Burrow and Mahomes right there. But he did. He evaded pressure. He got the ball out, completed it to Bryant, and that's a first down. That sucks. That's terrible. There's no other way to really put it. Okay, so let's talk about not getting that sack there. That sucks, dude. That just bothers me so much. I mean, that was a great play by Minshew. There's no other way to really put it. I mean, he evaded pressure, was able to find a wide open Harrison Bryant. By the way, that was veteran left guard Cody Whitehair, who got injured. Hopefully, he's okay. Poinman will be the backup. So here we go. 1st and 10. Minshew hands it off to Madison. Madison hits his own dude, but they're still going to get 3 or 4 yards. That sucks. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 now. Madison off the run. No reason we should allow 4 right there. Here we go. 2nd and 6. I'm about midfield for the Raiders. Under 11 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Here's some Bond in motion. It's going to be a run. Madison again. He will get about half of what they need to gain of 3. That will bring up a big 3rd and 3. Madison took a hit right there. So here we go. 3rd and 3 now. Under 10 minutes, about to enter under 10 minutes left to play here in the 3rd. Here you go. 3rd and 3 from the Bengals 45-yard line. Oh, it's a fumble! Ball's fumbled! Get it? Logan Wilson gonna recover the fumble. The ball was fumbled off what was a kind of like a behind pass behind the line of scrimmage. The ball's recovered by Logan Wilson, and the Bengals will get the ball with a 1st and 10 all the way up at the Raiders' 20-yard line. The play was like an end-around toss, or was like an end-around handoff, but the ball was fumbled. Some miscommunication. Dale Turner II for the Raiders, the one who fumbled that. That's the Raiders' first turnover of this game, 18th on the season. That's the most that leads the NFL. Now Bengals, they'll mark us down at the 21, so it'll be Bengals 1st and 10 at the Raiders 21. Bo hikes it, drops back to throw. Bo gonna look for a man deep. Ball is caught. Never mind. It's out of bounds. Incomplete. Bo took a pretty huge hit. Walking's got to be a little bit of it there. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Here's a soda.
Thank you. That was Dylan, by the way. So 2nd and 10, Bengals. They are at the Raiders' 21-yard line. Brown in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Brown. Brown electrifying. Going to get about 9, maybe got 10. Depends on where they mark him down, whether this is a 3rd and 1 or a 1st and 10. They'll mark him down after a gain of 9, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 from the 12-yard line of Las Vegas. God believe even if the Bengals don't get this, barring a sack, they'll probably go for it. Here you go. 3rd and 1. Going to be a QB sneak. He will get it. They will get about 2 yards, I'd say, on the QB sneak. We'll bring up 1st and goal from the 10. Burrow up to about 12 rushing yards on the game now. 188 total. And that was a clear 1st down. They're just trying to decide whether it's at 10 or 11. First and goal. It was a 2-yard QB sneak. So here we go. Chase Brown in the backfield. Sample going to motion. Kind of as the fullback. Here we go. Handoff. Brown stuffed. Max Crosby. Loss of 2. Max Crosby left unblocked. Going to get there and bring up 2nd and goal from the 12. Mayes, Mims, and Yoshi there. That's really on them. I put the blame more on Yoshi for that one. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 12. Them Bengals are going to play action here. Right kind of bunched together here. Here we go. Burrow and Brown, the lone 2 men in the backfield. Chase is on the left side. Some miscommunication. They're going to race the timeout. Some miscommunication there going to lead to a timeout. With 7:40 left in the 3rd quarter, Bengals have 2 remaining. Okay, yeah, I mean, Max Crosby, dude, he is a problem, bro. He is a problem. I mean, Max Crosby has either been 1st or tied for 1st for tackles for loss in the same season. He's 2nd right now. Here you go, 2nd and goal. They mark us at the 11. So Burrow drops back. Burrow under pressure, going to scramble. Burrow making a play. Burrow, what a play! Going to find Mike Gesicki. Touchdown number 4 for Joe Burrow. And Mike Gesicki has fixed his gritty. He can actually gritty now. Doesn't look like, I don't know, that one dude from Monsters, Inc. All business for Burrow. That's touchdown number 4. He now has, I believe, what's his stat line? I know he has 4 touchdowns. I'll wait for the extra point. Burrow, 22 for 27, 177 yards, 4 touchdowns. Extra points up and good. 31-10. Bengals take the lead. The Bengals have rallied off 21 unanswered points since the Raiders tied it up at 10 apiece. and they now have a 21-point lead here in this one. Burrow, like I said, 22 completions on 27 pass attempts, 177 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns. He's added on 11 rushing yards on the ground, so in total, 188 total yards from scrimmage, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers. What a game. And Chase Brown having himself a good game, too, with 14 carries, 80 yards. Mike Gesicki, 3 catches, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Burrow has done a great job spreading the ball out now, or in this game. Yeah, man, we'll take it. All day, all night, we will take that. Michael Thomas is talking crazy on Twitter, by the way. I'm pretty sure he's off the team now. Yeah, he's a free agent. Well, Michael Thomas is going off right now. But yeah, Bo, I mean, halfway through the third quarter, the score is Cincinnati Bengals 31, Las Vegas Raiders 10. The Bengals take advantage of a huge Raiders mistake, recover the fumble, and will take a 21-point lead. You love to see it. Oh my God. That was a hospital pass there, Carl thrown to Chris Olave. I just saw that hit. Hey, man, Mike Gesicki kind of fixed his gritty. Fixed it a little bit. Not perfect, but we'll take it. Hey, so 7:34 left in the third quarter. Bengals lead by 21 with a score of 31-10. They have scored 21 unanswered points as the Raiders are getting ready to get the ball here off the Evan McPherson kickoff. This looks like it will be another touchback. It will. 7:34 left to play here in the third quarter. The Raiders get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 10. So here we go. Ball at their own 30. This game far from over. Still only halfway through the third quarter and obviously got the whole fourth quarter, but it's looking good, especially if the Bengals can make something happen here on defense. Raiders in shotgun. Three receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Trying to make the Bengals jump off sides here. Ball's hiked. Drops back to throw. Throws it quickly. Hits the ground. He was under pressure. Brock Bowers was wide open, but Minshew was under pressure, threw a bad ball, slightly underthrown, and it's going to be incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Minshew now 10 for 15 on the game with 124 yards. No Jacoby Myers so far, which is good. That's what the Bengals need to do here in the second half. This drive, I think, really should be looked at as a touchdown or bust drive for the Raiders. Myers in motion. Ball is hiked. Handed off. Quick tackle. Great tackle there. That is Mike Hilton holding them to a gain of 1. That was Zamir White on the run, I'm pretty sure. I'll bring up 3rd and 9. Hey, Ray Davis! Ray Davis scored a 63-yard touchdown for the Bills, bro. Kentucky alum, whatever. Let's go, Ray Davis. Let's go, Ray Davis. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. Drops back to throw. Minshew under pressure. Going to throw it. It is incomplete. Incomplete. No flags. 4th and 8. That will be a 3 and out. Y'all believe. Despite them being down by 21, still a lot of time left in the third quarter. They're going to punt it away. Good defense there. That was Josh Newton, cornerback, who was drafted, I believe, in the 7th round, I want to say. No, 5th round. Pardon me. I thought, my fault. I got him confused with Deshaun Anthony. But here we go. Great punt. This will be returned to at least the 15. There is a flag. Owen gets leveled. There's a flag on the play. Minshew visibly frustrated. See what the flag is. Oh, they're going to get an ineligible man downfield. It is going to be a 5-yard penalty. So the Bengals, instead of getting it at their own 18 like they would have, will get it at their own 23. So they're going to another commercial break. So that penalty was on the Raiders. So the Bengals get a little bit better field position with the 5-yard penalty. That will bring, and they will have a 1st and 10 with a chance to extend their already big lead. So for some big games that I will be live streaming tomorrow, I will be live streaming the Kentucky basketball game. More likely than not. I mean, maybe I'll live stream Monday Night Football. Ooh, I may have to. That's Bucks Chiefs. I don't know. Right now, I'll either live stream Monday Night Football or the Kentucky basketball game. Then I'll probably upload a few videos. Then Tuesday I have work. Tuesday and Wednesday, so no live stream. Then on Thursday, I'll probably do a stream on Thursday Night Football. Actually, I'm guaranteed to do a stream on Thursday Night Football because it's Bengals Ravens. So my next live stream after this one will be tomorrow, and then probably after that it will be on Thursday. And then after that we'll just do the Saturday. And then actually on Saturday I'll have to pick a college football game to live stream because there is no Kentucky football next week. The game I'll probably end up live streaming will probably be Bama LSU. That's the game I really want to live stream, so I'll probably end up live streaming that one. There's also the Bucknell Kentucky game, so I may do Bucknell Kentucky and then Bama LSU. And then on Sunday it'll be, I don't know, maybe I'll do Sunday Night Football next Sunday because the Bengals don't play next Sunday because they play Thursday. All right, so here we go. 31-10, Bengals get the ball at their own 23. They'll start it off with a handoff to Brown. Brown gets a gain of about 5-6 yards there. I think they'll give him 6. That will bring up 2nd and 4. Joe Burrow has been amazing. 4 touchdown passes, no turnovers up to this point, has led the Bengals to a 21-31-10 lead. I mean, man, like I said, if the Bengals were having a better season record-wise, he would be the MVP favorite right now. So 2nd and 4, Yoshi in motion. Handoff, bound, juke, doesn't help. Going to end up losing 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. Bengals will look to avoid their first 3 and out of the game. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right, give me my drink. Here you go, 3rd and 5. The receivers on the right. Timeout. Bengals are going to use this second timeout of the half. We have one. The Bengals will have one timeout remaining. All right. So 3rd and 5. I hate the Bengals have already wasted two timeouts, but it is what it is. Bengals one timeout remaining. Raiders all 3. Here you go. 3rd and 5. Looks like the Raiders showing heavy blitz right now. And that's what they do. Heavy blitz. Burrow under pressure. Burrow gets the ball out quickly behind Jamar. He had his hand on it. Chase is frustrated. The ball was behind him. Still probably should have been caught, but in the end, yeah, ball was behind him. Chase had a hand on it, but couldn't reel it in. Chase is frustrated. So that'll bring up 4th and 5. Burrow is very frustrated. So Recno, first punt of the day. It looks decent. It will be returned. Won't be a heavy return. Yeah, he's tackled quickly down at about the 21. So Bengals punt for the first time today. It will be 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Yeah, I forgot completely Marvin Lewis is an assistant head coach with the Raiders. I completely forgot about that. I know he was a head coach at Grambling State for a bit. Here we go. Quick throw. Brock Bowers quickly tackled down. Maybe got 2. By the way, Gardner Minshew officially benched. Aiden O'Connell is in the game now. Aiden O'Connell has 458 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks on the season. Oh, no, it's Desmond Ridder. That ain't Aiden O'Connell. That's Desmond Ridder. Ridder throws it. Ruled incomplete. Oh, it's ruled a fumble. It's probably going to be taken back as an incompletion. So, pardon me, that's Desmond Ridder, not Aiden O'Connell. Desmond Ridder is in the game. Desmond Ridder has yet to record a stat this season. Let's see here. That is looks like an incompletion to me, honestly. Ruled a fumble recovered by the Bengals on the field, but that one definitely looks incomplete to me. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Here we go. 37 pressures for Trey Hendrickson. Wow. But yeah, Desmond Ridder is officially in the game. The former Falcon. He hikes it. He drops back. Under pressure. Throws it. It is incomplete. Second straight 3-and-out for the Raiders. That will bring up 4th and 9. And you got to assume we'll set up another punt. It will. Desmond Ridder in his career has a 64% pass completion percentage with 3,544 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. He threw 2 touchdowns and no interceptions in his rookie year, and he thrown 12 touchdowns to 12 interceptions his second year. So here we go. Raiders setting up for the second straight punt following a 3-and-out. There is a flag on the field, presumably for a false start. So that 4th and 9 will turn into a 4th and 14 following the false start on the punt. Bengals set to get the ball back. That one on number 53, linebacker Amari Gainer of the Raiders. So here we go. Bengals offense prepping to get back on the field here. Awaiting the punt to see where they will be. 4:26 left to play here in the third quarter. On the punt, good snap, good hold. Looks like a good kick. Yeah, really good punt. Really good punt. Owen will take it up to the 20, about 8-yard line. So a solid return, and the Bengals will get the ball first and 10 from about give or take their own 28, maybe 29-yard line. There's Marvin Lewis. Yeah, tight end Eric All Jr. is officially out. So here you go. First and 10, Bengals at their own 29-yard line. Chase in motion. Brown in the backfield. Handoff. Brown making moves. Think he got about 6 on that. Good run there. Going to bring up 2nd and 4 as that sends us under 4 minutes left in the third. Here we go. Following the 6-yard run, the Bengals have a 2nd and 4 on their own 35. Chase Brown in the backfield. Play action has a man wide open. It's off Hudson's hands. It was a little above Hudson's head, but he jumped up and it hit his hands. Not a great pass, but still should have been reeled in. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Bengals looking to avoid their second straight 3 and out. Third and 4. Drew Sample in the backfield with Burrow. Bengals got to avoid wasting their last time out here. They get the hawk off. Burrow has time. He's under pressure. Will check it down. Drew Sample will fight and get a gain of 6. Great job by Drew Sample right there. Fighting for the extra yardage there. It looked like he was going to be stopped a yard short, but he'll end up getting a gain of 6, and that'll bring up first down. Drew Sample, receiving-wise, playing what's been by far the best game he's had in a while. Going back to last season probably. So, great job by Sample right there, getting about 6 yards. Maybe they'll give him 5, but either way, it's a first down. Here we go. Chase Brown, lone man in the backfield. Handoff. Raiders were ready for it. Brown will get about 2. That will bring up 2nd and 8. Bengals starting to waste a little time here, just trying to get to the end of the third quarter. Brown a little slow to get up. So Travion Williams will enter the game now. Travion Williams has been with the Bengals for a while. Overall, he's the third. He's the third RB. He's yet to have a carry this season. He only had 15 carries for 69 yards last season. But he's been the Bengals' third string option for a while. Burrow under pressure. He's going to get sacked. Burrow going to get sacked. There was John Jenkins, Raiders D tackle, really coming in there for the sack. And that'll bring up a 3rd and long. Terrible blocking there. Play broke down immediately. Travion Williams got absolutely destroyed by Mo Rig. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 15 here. Gesicki going to go in motion. Bo drops back. Bo under pressure. He's just going to fucking... Sorry. Throw it to the ground. Sorry, I got a little mad there. He's going to just do... He's going to be forced to basically spike it to the ground. That's going to bring up 4th and 15. Late hit, low-key. Okay, how is that not roughing the passer? What? Like, come on, bro. Like, even Max Crosby knew that was late. Great punt. Oh, it's barely going to end up going out of bounds. Oh, that was such a late hit. If that was on Patrick Mahomes, they would have called that rough in the passer immediately, but whatever. That sucks. Why are you challenging a punt, Zach? You have one timeout. I think it was... Oh, that's out of the one. Oh, I think that's out of the one. Call stand, Zach. Why would you challenge that? Zach, why? Zach, why? We've already wasted 2 timeouts. Now we don't got any left. Mike Hilton makes a great play to force a loss of about 2. He's tackled really well. Oh, I hate that. So no timeouts remaining for the Bengals, but they are up by 21 very late in the third. There will be a handoff stuffed completely. Maybe they give him a yard. Maybe. But it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. So the score at the end of the third quarter, Cincinnati Bengals 31, Las Vegas Raiders 10. The Bengals do have a bit of a rough offensive stretch there near the end of the third, but overall still in firm control with a 21-point lead. So Bengals lead by 21. Just need one more quarter of just half decent football. I mean, we're up against Desmond Ridder right now. So hey. So Bengals just gotta get one more quarter. One more quarter, and the Bengals will kind of take on the. I hate that we challenged that, bro. And the Bengals do have a big lead, 31-10 after 3, but we have 0 timeouts remaining. So we gotta, now that we have 0 timeouts, we gotta absolutely make sure the Raiders do not make this a game, because we cannot stop the clock if we have to. We should have to. We're up by 21 against the Desmond Ridder led Raiders. But at the end of the day, we've seen crazy stuff happen all the time, especially in the NFL and football. So yeah. So getting about to start the fourth quarter here. Keys to victory, man. Just keep shutting down that passing game. Jacoby Myers has done absolutely nothing here in the second half. So just keep doing that. The Raiders ain't going to run the ball. They're down by 21 in the fourth quarter, facing a 3rd and 9. So they're not going to do that. So just focus on stopping the pass on offense, waste time, really get that running game going. And that should be just enough. And that should be enough to seal the deal. Here we go. 3rd and 10 from their own 20. The Raiders started the game 2 for 2 on third downs. They're 0-6 since, so they're 2 for 8 currently. Drops back to throw. Nobody open. Under pressure. Trey Hendrickson. Multiple Bengals defenders, but it's Trey Hendrickson who comes up behind for the sack. And now the Raiders, I mean, it's 4th and long in their own territory, but you got to believe beginning of the fourth quarter down by 21. You know, I guess you could theoretically punt it away here, but you might as well just go for it. I understand, beginning of the fourth quarter, but you're down by 21 and you just need something. So a lot of pressure there. Trey Hendrickson's the one who kind of sneaks behind and gets done. They're going to punt it away on 4th and 15 from about their own 15. It's going to be a Raiders punt. It's a good punt. It's a really good punt. Really good punt. The Bengals going to get the ball with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A really good punt. Wow. A 70-yard punt followed by just a 5-yard return. I mean, the Raiders may very well have the best punter in all of football, which, in all honesty, they need to have the best punter of all in football with how much they've done it. Sorry, but that is just true. So, great punt there. Bengals 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. So here we go. 1st and 10. Bengals going to pass it. Bo throws it. It's caught by Gesicki. It's going to be a gain of 15 on the play. 1st and 10 Bengals at their own 35. The Bo to Gesicki connection happening once again. Great throw by Bo. Put it right where Gesicki could go and grab it. Bo, 24 for 32 with 197 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no turnovers right now. He also has 11 rushing yards, so has 208 total yards and 4 touchdowns as it stands. Here we go. Chase in motion. Going to be a screen right to Jones at the pick 6. Zach Taylor feeds his weird screen addiction, tries to screen it to Chase. Jack Jones times it perfectly and returns it for a Las Vegas Raiders pick six. And the Raiders are back in this ball game. Oh my God. Why are you running a screen? Just why? Zach, bro, you don't gotta run a screen, dog. We can't run them. The Bengals are not good at running screen passes. Unbelievable, bro. Raiders get the pick six, make the extra point. We're down to a 14-point ball game, 31-17 the score now. Oh, my God. That's unbelievable. Why are we running a screen pass, bro? Oh my God, that's a horrible play call, bro. Bro was playing a perfect game, but it's a pick six by Jack Jones. And the Raiders got the lead down to 14 now. Oh, that is disgusting, bro. This ball will be returned. It's Kendrick Pryor. He gets tackled out at about the 25. Oh, that's terrible, bro. That is horrible. Bengals 1st and 10 at their own 26. Hand off to Brown. Brown going to get stuffed after a gain of about 3. They'll bring up 2nd and 7. Under 13 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. And this is all game. 14 points now. The Raiders getting a huge pick six when they looked like they were down and out. But they crawl their way back thanks to a Jack Jones pick six. And now the Bengals got to get a score here, at least 3. Bound in the backfield. Ball's going to be thrown. Burrow checks it down to Chase Brown. Chase Brown going to get tackled. Gets maybe 2 right there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 off the track down. Well, let's give him 3 yards. So Burrow officially has 200 passing yards on the day. Ball's going to be thrown deep. Ball dropped by Yoshi Voss. She dropped it. Like, God, Zach, run the football, bro. And he fails to make a tackle. And they're going to get a good return. And they got a 1st and 10 from their own 33. God bless, Bo. This is a ball game. Raiders score a touchdown. It's a one-score game. But Zach Taylor has the fourth quarter play calling of a toddler. Oh my God. It's 1st and 10. Ritter drops back to throw. Ritter going to throw it. It's caught on the check down. He's held to a gain of about 3 with forward progress. We'll bring up 3rd and 7. Or 2nd and 7, sorry. Ritter throws it. Ball is caught. 1st down.
Good luck, Snack.
Thank you.
You're still on your.
Yeah. Ritter throws it. It's caught. It's a gain of 4.
Hey, it's still on 17. Calm down.
We were up 31-10, then we threw a pick six and then punted the ball away.
I'm not a Bengals fan, so.
Yeah, I know. Let me finish this live stream. Back up.
Hi.
3rd-and-1 here. Run. Missed tackle after missed tackle. 1st-and-10. The ball's hiked. Ritter drops back under pressure. Ball's complete. Gets 6. Gonna bring up 2nd-and-4. Ball's hiked. It's gonna be a quick throw. They will an incomplete. Gonna be 3rd-and-4. Here we go. 3rd-and-4. Jungle going wild. Ball's hiked. Drops back. Throws it. Caught. 1st down. No! I think we got a sack. Desmond Ritter sacked down Chris Jenkins, the rookie out of Michigan. One coming up and making the play right there. Thrown. Under pressure, throws a dime. Going to be a 11-yard completion on the check down. 3rd-and-3. Here we go. 3rd-and-4. Ritter hikes it, drops back, under pressure. Trey Hendrickson with sack number 3. And that one, he had no help. That was just all Hendrickson. Right there was nobody else who was near Ritter. It wasn't like the previous two where Ritter was kind of being surrounded and Trey Hendrickson kind of finished him off. Right there was just simply all Trey Hendrickson getting sack number 3, completely bullied his man. Raiders obviously wouldn't kick a field goal no matter what, but even if they wanted to, it'd be a long field goal. So they're going to go for it here on 4th-and-12 from the Bengals' 36-yard line. Under pressure again. Gets hit when he throws. Had a man wide open for a 1st down. Jacoby Myers, but it's going to be incomplete. Got overthrown, and the Bengals will get the ball back. Got hit when he threw, had a man, and Jacoby Myers was wide open. Jermaine Pratt and Joseph Asai both getting in there for a big QB hit. And that will bring up a First and 10 for the Bengals at their own 36-yard line. Handoff. Good run there. Going to get 6 yards. Lamar has a gain of 5. That will be first and 10, or second and 5 now from their own about 41-yard line. Here we go. Second and 5 from their own 41. Bengals. Looks like they're going to run it. They will. Chase Brown gets it. Chase Brown going to get about 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. So besides for that one pick six, Burrows played almost perfect. Here we go. Chase Brown, first career game with 100 or more rushing yards. He has 105. 3rd and 2. Raiders use the timeout to stop the clock at 6:28 left here in the 4th quarter. They have 1 remaining. Burrow alone in shotgun. It drops back. Gonna throw it. Jamar Chase. He dropped it. Chase. Oh my God, bro. Oh, they're going to get encroachment on the Raiders' special teams on the punt, which is going to be enough on 4th and 2 to give the Bengals a first down. Kane Muraga, number 43 for the Raiders, jumping off sides, and that is going to give the Bengals a first and 10. The Bengals can now waste more time. Chase Brown going to cut and get pushed out after a gain of 1. Hate that he went out of bounds there. You got to have more IQ than that, Brown. But the clock's still going to run. So, wow. Unreal. So, Kanu Maga, I think his name is, or Kane Maga, jumps off sides and gives the Bengals a free first down on that 4th and 2 on the punt. On what would have been a punt. Another handoff. Chase Brown again, going to get 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Raiders going to use their final timeout here. So the Raiders, 5:45, no timeouts remaining. They do still have the 2-minute warning, though, down by 14. So the Bengals got a 3rd and 6. They've struggled heavily on the offensive side of the ball here after scoring a touchdown in the kind of open up the second half. It has been all downhill from there. 3rd and 6. Gotta believe this will be a pass at will. Burrow drops back. Burrow finds a wide open Mike Gesicki, and Mike Gesicki is going to take it to the house. 5th passing touchdown for Burrow. 2nd receiving touchdown for Mike Gesicki, and the Bengals will take a 3-score lead here with just a little over 5:30 left to go. Burrow still seems mad because he knows there should have never been a game in the first place. But the Bengals, that is about a 42, 43-yard touchdown play on 3rd and 6. Gesicki was wide open and then just took it to the house. Unbelievable right there. Now this will give the Bengals a 21-point lead. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 38-17 Bengals lead. So the Bengals officially take a 38-17 lead following the big touchdown play by Burrow to Gesicki. And the Bengals may have just sealed the deal. The Las Vegas Raiders will have 5 minutes and 36 seconds with no timeouts and only the 2-minute warning to stop the clock, down by 21. Joe Burrow rebounding from that pick six really after 2 back-to-back really bad drives. Rebounding well. Joe Burrow now is 26 and 48 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a pick that got returned for a pick six. But he ties his career high with 5 passing touchdowns. Second time he's done that. So besides for that 1 pick six, I was really more on Zach Taylor's terrible play calling. What's up?
The only downside to this is we were facing Joe Burrow in our fantasy, and he absolutely cooked us.
Well, that sucks. But Joe Burrow, 5 touchdowns. He has like 21 touchdowns now, I think, on the season. And what about Mike Gesicki? 5 catches, exactly on the dot, 100 receiving yards. Yeah, I mean, Bo's still frustrated after throwing that touchdown, guys. And the reason why he's frustrated, I can tell y'all why he's frustrated. It's because it's the same thing every game. Listen, he's glad. He's glad that's a touchdown. He's glad the Bengals have a blowout lead again. This never should have been a game in the first place. Hendrickson forces the fumble. Recovered by Cincinnati. Hendrickson forces the fumble. Logan Wilson recovers it as it stands right now. Trey Hendrickson, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Best game, really, of his entire career. Yeah, clearly a fumble. Bengals will get the ball up 21, 1st and 10 at the Raiders 13. They'll hand it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown's going to cut to the left. Chase Brown, great job. Stays in bounds, gets a gain of about 6. They'll bring up 2nd and 4. Well, Trey Hendrickson, that counts as a sack and a forced fumble. So Trey Hendrickson will get credit for the sack. So there'll be his 4th sack, which is a career high. And now he leads the NFL, and he gets the forced fumble. So Trey Hendrickson gets credit both for a sack and a forced fumble there. So he actually has, I said 3 sacks and a forced fumble. He has 4 sacks and a forced fumble, ladies and gentlemen. That is insane. Handoff. Brown going to take it short of the first. third and 1, maybe third and 2, under 5 minutes left to play here. Screw it. We're going to play action and get Burrow number 6. Third and 1. Raiders know this game's over. Ball's hiked. Play action. Checks down to Hudson. They're going to mark him short. Going to be first and goal at the 1-yard line. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Bengals well on their way to improving to 4-5 on the season. What a job by Burrow. Was under heavy pressure. Was able to check that down. Hudson may have got that. Hold on. Nope, short. Definitely down at the 1. So first and goal from the 1-yard line. Hand off, stuffed. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Going to be second and goal from the 1. Burrow, 251 passing yards in this game, by the way. Like I said, besides for that one pick 6, that's not even his fault. That wasn't even his fault. Yeah. The Bengals going to get a delay of game because the Raiders were able to kind of cheat the system there and doing a substitution that, gave him time. And Burrow is frustrated. Here we go. Second and goal from now at the 6 following the delay game. Handoff. Brown gets to the 4. Going to be a gain and 2. And that'll bring up third and goal from the 4. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Bengals lead 38-17. So at the score at the 2-minute warning, Cincinnati Bengals 38, Las Vegas Raiders 17. So the Bengals third and goal from the 6, 2-minute warning. Neither team has any timeouts. Bengals lead by 21, well on their way to victory here, barring the most epic, devastating collapse. So Bengals here, well on their way to victory, man. I'll see if y'all can hear that. I don't think y'all can because I have share my screen, but just this little Titans fan, you know. I'm gonna check how my stream's doing. I didn't even check to see if anything was working on my stream. I ain't gonna lie, because I had to rush out because I was late. Here we go. The game should be coming back on any minute now. Yeah. So here we go. 2-minute warning. Bengals up 38-17. Third and goal from the 6-yard line. I say pass it here, but if they want to run it, that's fine. Here we go. Third and goal. Brown in the backfield. See what they do. Oh, it's going to be a quick pass to Chase. And Chase gets locked down again, Bo. Chase, 0 touchdown passes, or 0 touchdown catches. And he dropped it again, man. I mean, this ain't on. I mean, there's nobody to blame but Chase, Bo. Why are y'all celebrating? You're down 21. But anyway, Chase has nobody to blame but himself. He has multiple bad drops. And now they're going to get delay a game on the field goal. What are y'all doing? Get set. Here we go. From 27 yards. Field goal is up. Field goal is good. Bengals take a 41-17 lead. Bengals have scored 10 unanswered points now here in the fourth quarter. So here we go. 153 left to play here in the fourth quarter. The score is Cincinnati Bengals 41, Las Vegas Raiders 17. The Bengals have rallied off 10 unanswered points here late in the fourth quarter to officially basically seal the deal here in this one. Here we go. The kick is up. It looks like it's going to be a touchback. It is. So the Raiders will have 1:53 seconds with no timeouts here, and will have a 1st and 10 from their own 30, down by 24. Joe Burrow entered this game with 15 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He'll leave this game with 20 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. So once again, still one of, if not the absolute best quarterback in all of football right now. As Ritter will drop back, he'll look relatively deep, way overthrown, incomplete. Clock stops at 1:49, and they'll bring up a Raiders 2nd and 10 at their own 30-yard line. So here we go, 2nd and 10 from their own 30-yard line. They're gonna run it. Bit of a shocking decision to run it there. They get a gain of 4. They'll bring up 3rd and 4 as Drake May and the Patriots on 3rd and goal from the 5 will end up tying the game and sending it to OT. What a pass by Drake May. As Jacoby Myers will catch it, and that'll bring up a 1st and 10. Clock stops at 1:25 since he went out of bounds. So Desmond Ridder, 9 for 14 with 51 passing yards since entering the game. Ridder drops back. Ridder under pressure. Ridder throws it. It's caught off the check down. We'll get a yard. May have been fumbled. No, they will roll it as a 1-yard gain. The Raiders will have a bye week next week. Bengals will have a bye week after the game versus the Ravens. So Ridder drops back in the hurry up, throws it deep, incomplete. There is a flag. That's on Newton. Cleveland lost to the Chargers. Okay, so First and 10 now from the 25 of Cincinnati following the pass interference. Ridder drops back. Ridder under pressure. Ridder going to run, and he will continue to run until he runs out of bounds at the 22 for a gain of about 3 off the scramble. Clock stops at 48 seconds, so Raiders down by 24. They'll give them 2 yards, so I'll bring up 2nd and 8. Raiders will have 48 seconds and no timeouts here, down by 24. Here we go. Ball's hiked. Ridder drops back to throw. Under pressure. Aids the sack by Osai. Will chuck it to the end zone and will find Brock Bowers for the touchdown. Raiders will score 6 here. That's devastating. Yeah, I mean, just simply a great throw by Ridder. Should have got the sack. So the Raiders will kind of get a little garbage time touchdown here. Raiders shockingly going to kick the extra point. The reason why I say shockingly is because I feel like they should have went for 2, because a 2 would have made it a 2-score ball game. But the Raiders give up on the game basically as they settle for an extra point just to make the score look more respectable. It is now a 17-point ball game. 41-24 is the score. So Raiders scored a touchdown. You know, like I said, I think they should have went for 2, but I think they gave up on the game. They were just trying to make the score more respectable, so they settled for an extra point. They bring the lead down to 17 here with 41 seconds left to go and no timeouts. Yeah, it looks like the Raiders gave up on the game here. I think they're just going to do a normal kickoff. Yeah, so the Raiders give up on the game. They're just going to, kind of squib kick it a bit here. Honestly, just go down Kendrick Paya. Let's not risk injury. And that's going to do it 1-0 down away. So the Cincinnati Bengals going to take care of business at home. They will defeat the Las Vegas Raiders. Final score, Bengals 41, Raiders 24. Bengals' 4th win of the season, first win at home. So the Bengals will win here today. The final score is Cincinnati Bengals 41, Las Vegas Raiders 24. Bengals come out on top. And with this win, the Bengals will head into their Thursday night football matchup against the Ravens with a record of 4-5 on the season. The Raiders will drop to 2-7. Raiders will not play next week as they will have a bye week. But yeah, that's that. So let's go ahead and get into this little post game here. Post game stats presented by me. So overall for the game, Joe Burrow goes 27 for 39 with 251 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Did have 1 pick six, but like I said, not really his fault. Chase Brown, best game of his career, 27 carries, 120 rushing yards, 4.4 yards per carry. Also got it going in the receiving game with 5 catches for 37 yards and a touchdown. Burrow also added on 11 rushing yards, so he'll finish the day with 262 total yards and 5 touchdowns. Mike Gesicki led the way receiving, 5 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chase, 7 catches, 43 yards. Eric Gall, before he was taken out, before he got injured, 2 catches, 24 yards. Sample, 4 catches, 14 yards, a touchdown. Tanner Hudson, 2 catches, 14 yards. Andre Loftus, 1 catch, 10 yards, and a touchdown. Kendrick Pryor, 1 catch and 9 yards. On defense, Trey Hendrickson, 4 tackles, 4 sacks, 1 forced fumble, the MVP of the defense in this game. We also had Chris Jenkins get 4 tackles and a sack. Mike Hilton had 8 tackles. Overall, a great performance there. When it came to kicking, Evan McPherson went 2 for 2 with a longer 44. When it came to field goals, and went picture perfect on extra points as well. He went 5 for 5 for the Raiders. Desmond Ridder came into the game, went 11 for 16, threw for 74 yards, had a garbage time passing touchdown, didn't have any interceptions. Minshew, before he got benched, 10 for 17, 124 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 0 picks. Alexander Madison, 9 carries, 36 yards, 4 yards per carry. Amir Abdullah, who remembers him? Former Lion man. He'll finish with 4 carries for 12 yards. Zamir White, 6 carries, 10 yards, a touchdown. Desmond Ridder, one run for 2 yards. So Ridder will finish with 76 yards, a touchdown, no turnovers. Receiving wise, Jacoby Myers, a rough second half, but he'll still finish with over 100 receiving yards. He had 8 catches for 105. Brock Bowers, 5 catches, 45 yards, scored a garbage time touchdown. Harrison Bryant, 2 catches, 22 yards. Amir Abdullah, 3 catches, 14. Ramel Keaton, 1 catch for 7 yards, and Trey Tucker, 2 for 5. Overall, Mo Rig had a pretty solid game. He had a ton of tackles and was credited for half a sack. Jack Jones, 4 tackles, obviously had that pick 6 that at least temporarily put the Raiders back into the game. Max Crosby, no sacks in this game for him. Now, he did have a ton of QB pressures and a couple QB hits, but overall, pretty solid job by Marius Mims. Dale Carlson was perfect on the day. He went 1 for 1 on field goals, that being a 46-yarder, and 3 for 3 on extra points. For team stats, Bengals significantly outgained the Raiders, 373 total yards to the Raiders, 217. Passing yards, Bengals 243 to the Raiders, 157. Rushing yards, Bengals 130 to the Raiders, 60. Average yards per play, Bengals 5.3 to the Raiders, 3.7. First downs, Bengals had 25, Raiders had 16. On third downs, Raiders went 5 for 13, Bengals went 7 for 15. Bengals 1 for 1 on fourth downs, Raiders went 0 for 1. Total plays, Bengals ran 71 total plays, Raiders ran 59. The Bengals only allowed a single sack all game compared to the Raiders, who allowed a whopping 5. Raiders also had 5 punts to the Bengals 3. Raiders had 6 penalties for 51 yards. Bengals had 7 penalties for 60 yards. The Raiders had 2 fumbles lost and no interceptions thrown. Bengals had 0 fumbles lost, but did have 1 interception thrown. Time of possession, the Bengals completely dominated. 35 minutes and 13 seconds time of possession to the Raiders, 24 minutes and 47 seconds. Overall, great win. Offense, defense, special teams, all of them looked pretty good. Raiders will fall, like I said, will fall to 2-7. Bengals will play one more game before their bye week as they improve to 4-5 heading into their Thursday night football matchup with the Ravens. Actually, I think they may have one more game before their bye week. Yeah, Bengals still got to play the Ravens and Chargers for their bye week, so my fault on that. But the Bengals will be 4-5 heading into the matchup with the Ravens in their bye week, or Ravens on Thursday night football. I am so sorry. So yeah, overall good stream. Thank you to anybody who tuned in. This was fun to do. Obviously, the Bengals coming away with the victory. You love to see it, bro. A great game. Probably should win Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC, in my opinion. But thank y'all. I may be live later for Sunday Night Football. I don't know yet. But yeah, for now, that's all. Thank you to anybody who tuned in and watched. Nice little bit over 3 hour and 15 minute stream here. So yeah, I love y'all. As always, stay safe. And yeah, love y'all. Peace out. Bye, everybody.